From Beach Interactive, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the tools that I use to create the art and design for On My Own. All the different animations for all the characters in the game. Bow shooting animation, fishing, walking, fox, winter cabin, summer cabin. And once I figure out exactly what I want, I put them all on this sheet here so you can see all the icons in the game, all the different menus. Right here, I've got a 2011 MacBook Pro, a Wacom tablet with a pen. I also use a mouse for some of the icon designs. Finally, just a simple pencil and paper to sketch out ideas. This is what we call the master copy sprite sheet. Whenever I make some of the animations, we plug them into this, and then I save this in a PNG form, and then I hand it off to Chad, and he plugs it into the Unity engine. I've been working on a new animal for the game. So I have some photos here of a grizzly bear from Alaska. I'm working on the front view and the back view, and then also here is the stand-up animation. So he goes from the ground, and then he'll do this roar. So they're kind of out of order, but when I finish them all up, I load them into the sprite sheet in the order that they're supposed to go. A lot of times when I make these frames, I'm kind of animating each one, but I want to see how they look like all together, flowing in one thing. So I'll load them up here into Photoshop, and I'll make it almost like a flip book. Check out what the bear looks like running. And let's check out the stand-up animation. So I'm going to show you kind of my process, how I take it from a picture, draw it out, and then turn it into a pixel art character. A lot of times what I first do is I sketch out. I don't even start with the pixel art. I will sketch out exactly kind of like the size and shape that I want it. So I'll use my brush tool here, kind of like block out. Those feet are down here. And this is just to get like a basic gist of how I want the shape to go. And then once I have that, just lighten that up a little bit. And I'll come over here to a new layer. And then I'll start adding pixels in. And usually at the beginning of this process, it looks pretty ugly. You're just kind of blocking in shapes and forms that you want, kind of using like the pixel art as a brush tool. So it'll never quite look exactly, but once you have a base form, it gets easier each time. Fill in this. Come in here and you can kind of chisel away different elements until you kind of figure out exactly how you want it. So, and I'm going quickly just to show you guys. And then a lot of times you can come over here and change your colors to make some dark parts, kind of show contrast. Highlights. Anyway, after a course of a couple hours, usually I'll start from this and I'll get to something like this. And then from there, this will be my template. So this is the bear just kind of standing up but being friendly. And then over here, this is the bear growling at you, kind of throwing up his arms. So with that template, you can kind of make a bunch of different animations. Here's him almost standing up. And then for example up here, here's the base standing animation. And then with each one, I'm moving his legs just a little bit. And so you have to compensate for shadows and stuff. And that's how we make characters on My Own. Thanks for checking it out.